if a main Kai'Sa is gonna look at your gameplay and sees that you don't buy Cal, she will laugh, right? Because the Q evolve is very, very, very important. So when you check like any challenger, grandmaster main, you see this? They start with the Cal. This is a very important thing for you as Kai'Sa. Okay, so let's see how you play the lane. Okay, the first problem is if the Pyke has no hook, we can't play too aggressive. And Pyke hook is 10 seconds, so we gotta play around that. Morgana Q is how much?
Morgana Q, I'm gonna say in 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Okay, perfect. So you said the Pyke hook is 8 and it's actually 10 seconds. Okay, which you're pretty close. You're pretty close. You can 10 seconds. You said Morgana Q is like 8 seconds. It's not really 8. It's actually 10 at every point, which you are very, very, very close. The problem is you said some very bad things about Blitzcrank. You said 13. He has 20. 20. You said same thing about Thresh. And yes, unfortunately, 19 seconds on the Thresh. So be very careful, because if you're saying 8 seconds and it's actually 10, no problem. You were wrong with 2 seconds. It's fine. No problem. But if you say 13 and it's 20, it's a little bit too big of a margin, you see? Margin of error. So gotta be careful there. We're gonna see that this is a problem that you have in the game, but we'll see. Let me take a look at the OPGG. Where is it? This one. Shop. Okay. Let's see. Do you go autopilot? Do you go autopilot? I think you do go autopilot. Let's see. Do you do you make them? Do you copy them, or do you just take the recommended? Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not that bad. If you get this, it's not that bad. If you get this. So
when I say the recommended, I didn't mean what's recommended in the
okay.
I say like I look into pro build or things like that, MOBA Fire.
Yeah, the best. I mean, this is just preference between this and this. I mean, some people they prefer this after buffs, but it doesn't really matter. This is always better, cut down, and the rest you can keep it like this. The best runes, I would still do cashback like this too, because it's really OP. And yeah, Bloodline is also very good after nerf. So after buff, sorry. So if you want the best page, I think this is the best page. If you really want to play with this, that's fine. If you really want to play with this, that's fine. It's not going to make a difference. Like maybe out of 100 games, now we have 40 wins, 48 loses. Maybe you win 3 more games if you change your runes. So this is not going to make any difference to your gameplay. Let's see how you play. So you go with Pyke. You are very strong. Isolated Q Kai'Sa. Very, very strong. You get barrier. Should you go cleanse in this case? Cleanse is good against Morg. Ooh, and they also have Ahri. The problem is when they have Rengar and you have Pyke. When you have Pyke, you fight very hard, fist fight in lane. So barrier can actually make it so easy to win the 2v2. And against 1v1 against Rengar, barrier is still fine. So if they have like a super crazy comp and you're immobile, like now look, they have Leona with Jhin. In this case, if Leona hits the E, it's hard to play. So in this case, I would go cleanse.
Okay.
So I'll go cleanse.
I never change barrier.
Yeah, a barrier is usually better. Only go cleanse if it's like super necessary. Like for example, yeah, even in this matchup, like it's a Morgana, so yeah, it's pretty good to get cleanse, because if she hits it, you're just done. If it's a Leona, same thing. If it's a Braum, it's easy to play around it, but you can consider going cleanse if it's really, really like, especially like look at this, Maokai. Like, what do you do if it flashes on you? You're just dead. You should always get. Oh my god, Maokai and Ashe. Go cleanse here. Oh, and Rise. But I guess even if they don't have Rise, you go cleanse. And if enemy is good, Lissandra, you always go cleanse, because she flashes ult, you're dead. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play,
win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact. You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth, this was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
To the lane. The reason why you push, yes, it's easier to play for you, Kai'Sa versus Ezreal, but the key in the matchup is support. Morgana is useless if you have more minions. Ezreal, we don't care about Ezreal, because if Ezreal can't play the game, but Morgana can hit the bindings, you still lose the lane. So in fact, the number one reason why we need to get push, we need to have more minions, let's say 6, when they have like 3 minions, because we hide behind them, yes, for the Ezreal, but most importantly for the Morgana, so we actually don't get hit by the binding and we stay behind the minions. So when you get this minion advantage, you wanna fuck up this Morgana, you wanna make sure she can't play the game. This is why you're pushing. And of course, if you push and you have 6 minions and they only have 3, what's going to end up happening is that you will get level 2 advantage because you have more minions, you kill more minions than enemies, you get you get level faster, level 2, which means Pyke is happy. So the number one reason to push the lane is I want to make sure this Morgana alt F4, she can't play the game, and number 2, I want to make sure my Pyke gets level 2 so we can all in. So it has not much to do with Ezreal matchup. You start pushing beautifully. Let's see if you use your Q. Okay, you don't use your Q. This Ezreal is very, very bad. He should use 2 Qs on the minions to get the push. He gets 10% attack speed on every ability hit on the wave. So, or on you. So he played it very bad. We don't have hook for 10 seconds. You use A-click, this is good. And you keep pushing, that's fine. Good Q, good trade. And now Pyke goes for something. And he's on cooldown, unfortunately. Yeah. So this is you have to pay attention to what is happening, because you see Pyke is walking up and you beautifully walk up with Pyke. That's nice. But the moment he has no hook here, where should we go?
I should go back, yeah.
Yeah, just back off. Like, don't be too crazy to walk up, because if you look at your clicks, it's like, okay, you hit this minion, but then look at your clicks. He's 8 seconds on cooldown now. It was 10, but now it's 8.
Actually, do you mind share your screen on Discord, because there's a bit delay on.
Oh, I'm not sharing. I'm so sorry. What? I thought I'm actually sharing. Wait, you were watching the screen?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even
There's
know.
a bit of delay.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so should we go from the beginning?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so just very quickly, the fact that you pushed here is very good. Ezreal didn't use his Q on the minions as much as he should. That's very good. The fact that you got push, that's very good. Pyke misses the Q, you get poked here. You see that?
Yeah.
So ideally, when Pyke has no Q, and it will sound like bronze, like when Pyke has no Q here, don't go aggressive, because look at your clicks. Look at your clicks. Pyke has no Q. How much cooldown?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. What abilities does Morgana have?
Q.
So she has Q, and she can hit it. She actually has ability up, and look at your clicks. You hit the wave. Look. Oh,
Yeah.
the poor Pyke is looking at you and be like, bro, I just missed my hook back. I have no hook. So gotta be very careful with this, because this was very obvious. And this Ezreal is also very bad. Then he E's. You go in very aggressive. This fight you should always win, because you have all-in potential with your champ. Very, very important. So this is one of the biggest mistakes we do, and I'm going to show you right now. So, it's very important. Pyke goes for the hook. He misses. You go in when Pyke is on cooldown. Let me write it down. We are going in when our support is on cooldown. Okay, Q, that's Morgana Q. So she has no Q for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She still has no Q, right? 6 seconds passed since she has no Q, so she's 4 seconds on cooldown right now. 7, 8, 9. She has Q again right now. See that?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you notice, but you're not playing very well around the support Q. Around the support ability. So what would a good player do? If Pyke has no hook, a good player will not walk up. If my support has no ability off and they have ability on, we don't click up, which looks bronze, right? Like you see this happens right now. But another thing is, hey, if Morgana hits the binding on you, you need to kind of track the cooldown and understand that now she doesn't have cooldown. I'm gonna punish it because they are on cooldown. But when you are fighting, look, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. 8, 9. So here she can Q you. Do you see this Q?
Yeah.
So now you should know that it comes back. This is a skill that you don't have right now. Skill number 1. Looking at the cooldown of support and my support and enemy support. If my support doesn't have the ability, I back off. If enemy support doesn't have the ability, I want to punish. So skill number 1 is understanding the pressure, when we need to pressure and when we don't need to pressure, based on the cooldown of the support. And knowing the cooldown, because you told me it's 13 seconds on a thresh, which is 20. Which tells me that sometimes you're not really doing this very well. And this is in every matchup. This is in every matchup. So, and skill number 2 is, yes, if someone is hitting the ability, you need to know when it's going to come up. Because look at you. Now you're fighting. This is good. They have no ability. This is good. She has 3 seconds on the cooldown. Good, good. But now, you see that this step? You didn't even think that she has Q again, right?
Yeah.
So this is a very important skill for low elo. Very important skill. Because she can just throw it on you and it's GG. Okay. Perfect. So this is a very important skill. Playing around cooldowns. Okay. So let's see what happened right here. but I want to analyze the skill on every VOD you do. So let's take a look at the mistakes here. So now they're pretty low. Let's see.
Yeah, here I wanna go aggressive.
Okay. We get the hook. Yeah, you gotta be careful because so when they are this HP, these minions are gonna die. And an enemy wave and your wave will meet in the center. What should you do with the waves?
For me, I just at this stage, I just wanna work up and zone them.
And zone them. But what do you need
So
to do with the wave?
I will not touch it.
Yeah.
Just slow push.
Yeah, because you have some weird auto attacks here, like on the wave, and you give them free farm if you just try to push this. Because when you do this, you see you get free poke. So this is a bit iffy, like why are we touching the wave? And then you're like, okay, at least you made a good decision to go in the brush. And now he hits again, unfortunately. So you can't really stay there very much. You have to stay into the wave against Ezreal. We try to go for a hook and we get Morgana. So when you go look on Morgana, remember that if you try to go on her and you die, it's not worth because you lose the minions. Ezreal will push the wave into the tower after he kills you. So this hook here, to follow this guy, you need to go into the Ezreal. Like if you click here, you know what Ezreal will do.
Yeah.
So you need to be very careful with when you walk up on the backline target and the guy in front of you is gonna hit you because you have 300 HP. If you click here and try to hit Morgana, Ezreal will kill you. So if it's very safe, like if you have a lot of health and you can kill this guy very easy, you can go on the backline target, but usually it's just better to stay here, hit the closest target, the Ezreal, hide behind this minion, and just go on the Ezreal with the W. Because if you try to click on the Morgana, you see, you waste so much time because you have to walk. Look at this. I can do 3 auto attacks on this guy now with the W, or I can click up and do one auto attack on Morgana. Because for 2 seconds I have to walk towards Morgana. So what I'm saying to you is that you shouldn't really go on the backline target only if it's very safe and it's a kill and it's reliable and you know that after you kill this guy you can escape. Because if you click here and you kill the Morgana, you can't escape with this HP. So right here you did focus the wrong target. It's not safe to go on the backline target when you have 300 HP. It's not safe to follow up the engage of Pyke. Just hit the closest target. And if Ezreal goes in with the E, you flash on Ezreal, you kill him, and then you kill Morgana as well. You also use your Q on all minions. You should just wait. Then you W, then here you missed a click. You did on the Ezreal. And then the laney phase is kind of GG, and now you don't have Khal. So what was the biggest mistake here? What is the pattern that is the biggest thing is playing around support ability. Because you got so much free poke because of that. Because think about it, if you are not this HP and you did not get the free poke and you're, let's say, this HP, the fight is completely different.
Yeah.
You can just easily double kill because you see how close it is even after this. Very close. If you have a bit more HP, you will kill Ezreal and push the wave. Now it's gonna be very hard to play. Okay. Let's see what happened. Is the game winnable? Still, yes, of course. Let's see. Ezreal pushes wave. Now he recalls. So it's 3-14. Okay, so he's recalling. So right now he just recalled, right? So where is Ezreal right now in your opinion?
He will be in the G1.
Right here?
No,
right here.
the one. No, the one that.
Right here.
Yeah.
So he's right there. Okay, so he's coming, right?
Yeah.
So what do we do with this wave?
I think he should just not far, just
Yeah.
push.
Yeah, because if you fast push, you look at your items. he's coming, the Ezreal. And you are pushing, but you don't have enough push power. So if you look at this, when you try to push and you go on the river, Ezreal is gonna catch the whole wave with Morgana. Look at this. The only thing that helped you there is that Nocturne stopped him. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So did you see that in the game?
No.
That's the thing, right? Because you pushed, but this is bad push. Because if you see him now, he just recalled and he's in base, you can push this because this is a non-cannon wave and you can do it fast and he loses this. But if Nocturne didn't stop a recall, Ezreal is right there. So pushing is bad. You see?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think you made the correct decision. It happened to be true. It happened to be the good thing here, but it wasn't the right thought process. You go on the river.
That's got lucky.
Yeah, you got a bit lucky for sure. Very nice. Always steal the kill. Let's see. Very good. Yeah, if you can steal the kill, it's always good. Very good. And now wave is coming into you. Let's see what you do. So let's analyze this. We miss the hook. We back off. Let's see. I want to see it on slow motion. So now wave is coming into you. Good. We miss the hook. Let's see the clicks. Click up 1. Click up 2. Oh my god, 3 clicks. 4. Oh my god, no. And then he just, oh, okay. So I guess you got baited by that minion. So if we miss the hook here, you want that minion. So how do you get it? Well, you should try to go like this a bit. And then stay here, get the last hit and back off. Because if you click here, he can click here and he can do this. But if you go like this, and you're here, he doesn't have an angle. It's much harder to go like this. Because he can hide. So instead of doing this, you see this? Instead of approaching from this angle, you're exposed to the Q. If you just, instead of doing this, you're doing more like this, it's much better. But let's see what you do, because my point is don't trade when they don't have hook. So we do this, you back. Oh, he just gets isolated Q. Very good. Okay. I like to you word the brush. Like here, I just word the brush usually. Because if he goes in the brush, you lose vision. So if you watch Gumayushi or like pro players, always word the brush preemptively. Very good combo. Flash Ezreal, very good. Oh, and then you die. Yeah, so you got baited for 1 minion. What you should do is when we don't have abilities, enemy wanna punish you, right? Enemy wanna punish you, of course, because Ezreal is like, okay, Pyke has no hook. Morgana has Q. Let's kill these motherfuckers. Morgana has Q. Pyke has no Q. Let's go. Because you see, here, we missed the hook. Let's see. We missed the hook. And now, you see this minion low, but you need to look at Ezreal. Because if he clicks here, when the minion is low, run. Run. Because if he clicks here, and you click here to take the minion, he'll punish you. If you click towards the minion like this, and then Ezreal backs off like a silver player, that means he's allowing you to take the minion. That means he doesn't want to pressure you. But you see, look at the Ezreal clicks. You see this? He showed you that he's looking to punish you. Run, yeah. Run, run. Or if he's already here, just straight back with him. Don't hit the minion. You should just hit him, not the minion.
Okay.
Yeah, and then here I think you weren't ready for the binding. Like here we should know that Morgana has binding. Don't hit. You see this? It's exact same thing. Wow, this is very big. I expected the session to be very like, isn't this basic? Understanding the cooldown of support. Because look, Morgana has Q. So if Morgana has Q here, we try to go with Pyke. We miss the E. Now what should we do? We have no hook, we have no Pyke E. What should we do?
Yeah, we should. I just should back.
Yeah, just run. You have no cooldowns, just run. Especially because Morgana has Q. Because look at you now. Oh, run, run. Oh, run. Just run. Don't hit back. When are you winning this fight? you're never winning this fight, so you should not turn back. Just run. Yeah, and you don't have Carl. Oh, you had Carl here. Yeah, you should get Carl.